Welcome to the Kingdom Bank Growth Hub Open Talk series, where we empower you as a business owner so you can take your business to the next level. I'm your host, Christine Kasina. On today's conversation, we are joined by Paul Wataki, Principal Officer Bancassurance here at Kingdom Bank. Mr. Wataki, karibu to this conversation.
Thank you, Christine.
What are the types of insurance I need to be thinking about?
Very good question. So beginning to look at what an SME does. So because insurance now responds to the kind of risk exposure a business is exposed to. So we are looking at somebody who owns, say, a small shop. They have stock there. So they can take insurance on property. Now they cover that stock. If they own the building, they can cover that building against fire. And they can cover the stock against theft. So under that class, we generally call it general insurance.
General insurance, okay.
That is mostly of a property. If they have a vehicle that they use to source supplies, they can also cover it. There is motor insurance under general insurance.
Right.
So the employees who are employed there because they form a key stakeholder in the business. To look after their welfare, there is also personal accident covers, and some of these covers are also mandatory by law. To help the small businesses also comply with the law, some covers like what we call WIBA, that is, they cover the employee in case of accident in course of duty, or if they die as a result of an accidental death while at work.
So WIBA is same as workman compensation?
That is what was referred to as workman's compensation.
Or previously?
Previously.
Right.
Until now, the act was enacted in 2007. So increasing the level of benefits and enhancing it so that now anyone taking up that cover has to take it as per the confines of the law. So there are also other lines like life insurance. So you understand for these small startups, the partners control a key stake in the organization. So, and most of the liabilities are tied to them. So there is also what we call keyman insurance. So the directors who control a large stake in the organization are covered just in case they die or something happens to them. So that would have an impact on the business. So the business can continue because now the insurance company can come in to compensate. And so the business doesn't have to stop. Then along the life insurance line, we're also looking at the pension covers for the employees.
Oh, wow.
Social security is a key important thing that we cannot ignore in the world of today. I'm working today, I need to think and plan about the future. So there are those flexible payment, pension plans, like individual pension plans for the employees, or even what we call umbrella schemes, which don't have a lot of stringent requirements by law to set up. So umbrella pension plans, individual pension plans for startups.
What you're saying is for a business owner who's possibly watching, toiling very hard, that as they toil hard, they can actually take up insurance to start working on their pension and plan for their future.
Absolutely. Pension plans are very flexible.
How flexible?
Because you save with a goal of what you want to earn in future.
So I set the goal myself?
You set the goal yourself.
Okay.
That is the beauty about pension plans, that at retirement, I want to end up with this amount in the fund. So I can plan for that today and determine the level of contribution now I need to put into that plan. And for some plans, as low as 500 shillings. The individual pension plans, as low as 500 shillings. Then we go to now the health cover. You know, health is something that cannot be understated. We say your health is your wealth.
Absolutely.
If you're not in good health condition, you cannot come to work. And so for employees, they need those medical covers that take care of medical assistance should they require one, so they can go to hospitals. And there are those SME covers, covers that are tailored for small businesses. With even less than 10 employees, from 5 to 10. You
know, Mr. Wataki, it's a possibility that there could be somebody who's watching and they're thinking, we've talked about small business owner, SME, MSME, all these big words. But they could be watching and thinking, I am cooking from my kitchen. I have this small kiosk. I have a shop somewhere in Kikomba. Insurance sometimes becomes hard for us to understand as business owners because we think that it's not for us. Are you then saying that for, say, somebody who's cooking, catering at home and then supplying in different places, that there are options for them?
We are looking at these people who, for example, as you alluded, people who are catering from home and distributing. Say they have set presence online or they are distributing physically. And so their insurance needs also now become very interesting. And so we have to innovate around that space to have products that respond to them.
Right.
They have equipment they are using at home, and they have invested a lot of working capital to acquire this equipment. And so they need to be covered against the risks that could affect this equipment. Say they are cooking and fire, the equipment catch fire. So that would mean that they would suffer losses. So they need to cover the equipment against fire, and, or even in the open air space. Say in these events that we are seeing, somebody could be doing outside catering.
Yeah.
And then the equipment...
Or the tent catches fire.
The tent catches fire, or the equipment gets stolen.
Absolutely.
The crowds who come and attend events, not all of them are coming to attend. Some of them are coming for dubious reasons. So for some reason, they also lose, and it happens. So they need to cover those against such perils like loss. So another interesting segment that is emerging is the digital consumer.
Absolutely. There's so many people selling things online.
Absolutely. So we see on Instagram, Facebook, people are advertising there, and also you can also check out there, and the product gets delivered to you online, so that they only tell you a physical location where you go and get it. So there are also digital products. Insurance companies are also coming out with products to cover such, even from the transit. When the products are transiting from them to the consumer, there is a product that can respond to that, and even the other kind of all risks that are involved. Say, for example, the product will get broken, breakage of package, that also can be taken care of, accidental damage to the product. So there are also people who are freelance, the people who are, say, not formally registered. People like freelance journalists, they carry their equipment around everywhere. So we have what we call all risks covers. So that kind of insurance covers the equipment in case of accidental damage, in case it catches fire, or other kind of insurance that now would not conventionally cover the equipment in a policy, because this kind of equipment, they are being carried all over.
I've just remembered, and we've seen it a couple of places happening around the world, cyber attacks. I know there's a local celebrity, somebody hacked into their space, and you know, for them, influencing online is their source of income. And suddenly they can't access their domain, they can't get into their space. Do you cover such instances where I have presence online and I want to take insurance? If anything was to happen to me, I don't want to lose income, then I take some sort of insurance?
Absolutely. There is what we call cyber liability insurance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because the digital media is affected. So digital media like the websites, they are covered there. So we also have
Instagram pages.
Yes, Instagram pages, the website. Yes.
YouTube pages.
All those, wherever your business is hosted.
Absolutely.
And also there is also what we call ransomware, because these hackers probably used a malware to hack into your system. So the cyber liability insurance will be able to cover that up to some certain level of insurance, depending on what is on the policy. And even reputational risk, the kind of communication that you need to do to just keep yourself afloat, assure your customers, that will be covered within the cyber insurance. So this is something that I would encourage all businesses, whether freelance or whether online, to sign up for. Because cyber risks are here with us and we cannot wish them away.
Wonderful. Paul Wataki, you're parting short to our business owners, all sizes, big and small, freelance, whatever they're running. What's your parting shot to them?
Thank you, Christine. I know you value your business, and as I alluded before, you want it to build it into a big empire. And so if you value it, insure it. You can't afford to put all your capital. You can't afford to put all your borrowing into the business, only for it to come tumbling down, and you have nowhere to start, and you have to dig from your pocket again. Sign up for insurance so that today, if something happens, you'll be able to get compensated and get back to your feet and get running.
Thank you so much for coming. And for you who's watching, I'm sure you've learned something. For your peace of mind, let us think about taking insurance for our businesses, whatever the size. I have been your host, Christine Kasina, and this is the Kingdom Bank Open Talk series, where we are here to empower you as a business owner. As Mr. Wataki has said, if you value it, insure it. Think about it, and think about it very seriously, and see how you can make a difference in your business this year. Take that insurance and have that peace of mind. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.